I get the ministry, bro.
And yeah, he is. Yeah. Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. We'd also like to give double honors to our elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And we'd like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, to the predestinated. To you, we say shalom. All right, if you didn't know, like we once didn't know, we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those scattered abroad according to the diaspora. And we also want to say Tawadi Abashim Al-Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash for putting on our spirit, inspiring us, programming us, you know, to come out here as we're commanded, which I believe is what, Matthew 22, go to the highways and hedges, you know? So yeah, man, we're here, you know, everything's happening, all right? Everything's happening that has been prophesied to happen, all right? Because the end has been declared from the beginning, all right? And we're also in a time where you got to lock in to seek your own salvation, all right? The Lord isn't dealing with all of his people. This is why Apostle Paul said, not all Israel's Israel, all right? All right, we got Micah.
Yep.
Let's start with that.
Micah 2:10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, so you got a lot of our people that are trying to find rest in Babylon when you weren't sent here to rest. You were actually sent here in captivity. You know, Deuteronomy 28:68. And you got some fucking weird ass Days of Lot festival going on right now. Weird ass Edomites. Okay, these people are sick.
Yep.
They're completely in the flesh. And let me say this for the brothers and sisters out there: at least you're fighting against the flesh.
Yeah.
All right, don't condemn yourself. You're in sinful flesh. You're in chains of darkness. At least you're fighting against that shit, man. These people are fully giving into it. Fucking weirdos. Look, I think they're about to walk this way. Which, let me just say, we're not here to cause any problems, but we just happen to see some Edomites that look like they're walking this way. Then they seen us and they turned.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I notice about these people is they're like untrained animals, you know. So they'll do anything and everything until there's a proper order being laid. Let's keep going.
And it reads, arise ye and depart.
So whoa, let's go into that. So depart what? You depart in the spirit. You depart in your mind. All right. This is why. Can we get Revelations 18 and the wine?
Yep.
All right, because that wine of Babylon has got these people drunk. Okay.
Revelation 18.
Yeah.
And verse, I'm sorry, 1.
Okay.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven,
Yep.
having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen.
Now this is Babylon, which Babel means confusion. Okay. So this place is filled with nothing but confusion. And it's masked by jargon. Okay. It's masked by illegitimate language. All right. We'll just recant and revive in the morning.
Yep.
You know, it's all. That's all it is. And that's what got people drunk. Is the jargon, the jargon of Babylon, you know?
Confusion.
It's complete confusion out here.
Confusion, man.
But the Lord is bringing in order, and it's starting right here in the streets. You know, as it says, wisdom crieth in the streets, in the chief place of concourse, you know? And then this place so wicked, we can't even go to the main spot we go to because Esau's got it blocked off by police so freaks and moles can run around, man. You know?
And it says, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit.
Yeah, this place is gonna be real eerie.
Yeah.
When it's finally destroyed.
Yep.
See, people don't understand that Babylon is gonna lose the next world's war. And there's gonna cause a draft, all right? There's gonna cause a draft. Everybody, all hands are gonna be on deck. All right? And Jake is going to have to die for Babylon just like they've been dying for Babylon. You're going to have to die for this place just to come back and die again. The First World War, when they sent Jake to go fight the Harlem Hellfighters, then you had when they came back in 1919, they called it the Red Summer of 1919.
Yep.
Because Jake was getting spit on.
Yep.
You know, Jake was getting pissed on.
Yeah.
You know, they were pissing on military veterans because they were so-called black. And then there was race wars.
Yeah.
All right. So this way.
And it reads,
Come on, man.
straight up, man.
This shit is trash.
Yeah, bro.
All this people, and you know what, Jake, you look like a sucker, man.
Yep.
Okay? And Jake is so caught up playing the game with Esau, he don't even know Esau's checked out, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Esau's checked out.
Yeah, bro.
They got their own shit they got to deal with.
Yeah, bro.
Jake's just finally catching up to the game that Esau's been playing, and Esau ain't even playing it no more. He's got cameras watching you.
Yeah.
He got AI watching you. You know?
Mm-hmm. And it reads, Rev 18:4, and it says, but guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai is watching Esau, you know? And it says, in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. And that reminds you of the scene in Lion King. Remember the elephant graveyard?
Yep.
Complete desolation, you know? And that's what's coming soon to Babylon, utter destruction.
Yep.
You know? Moles, Transformers, 2/3, they're all gonna perish here in America.
Yeah, these people are sick, man.
Mm-hmm.
These people are low level and they're sick.
Mm-hmm.
These people are disgusting. Even Esau called them useless eaters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's all they do. On the way up here, the brother was talking about his dog, and I thought he was referring to these Americans. All they do is eat, shit, have sex, and dig holes.
Well, didn't Job refer to Esau as a dog? You
Yep.
know? That
He said, I wouldn't even set them by my dogs.
Yeah, the water. Thank you.
I wouldn't even, Job 30.
Yep.
I wouldn't even set them around my animals.
Yep.
These people are nasty, man. If you not, in 2025, if your spirit ain't in feeling like God mode, you gotta do something, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we're not proud by no means, but you could really see how low level these people are, especially Esau. Now, Jake, that's the curses. When I see Jake, I saw this Jamaican woman, so-called Jamaican woman rapping, and she was just done. But I'm like, that's because of the curses.
Yeah.
Jake's like that because of the curses.
Yeah.
But when you look at heathens that ain't under the curses, what's their excuse?
Right. Right. Rev 18:3, and it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All these people are drunk. And what's crazy is how drunk people get, like how quick.
Yeah.
I've watched people get drunk instantly, you know? The meaning, it's an ideology, you know? Like, the best way I can explain it for you to understand is, you ever been on a job and then a position comes up or someone gets hired and they switch up on you?
Yeah.
They're drunk.
Yeah. Yep.
They're drunk,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then they want you to get drunk, you know?
Yeah.
They want you to be drunk. We're gonna give you the supervisor position. Now, I want you to tell him what I told you. Nigga, you right here.
Right.
Tell us both. They're all drunk. They're humans. They're stagnant. Okay? They're stagnant. All right? Babylon's a very suppressing country.
Yeah, very suppressing.
You can't spread your wings here. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it reads, verse 3.
There's a ceiling.
Yeah.
And their sins have reached it.
That's right.
Well, let me see this. It says, for the dogs have compassed me. That's a precept that was spoken referring to when Yahushua was being crucified.
Right.
And those dogs referred to those
Romans.
Herodians.
Yeah. Excuse me, the Herodians.
You know?
Yeah. And it says, Rev 18:3, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, Psalms 83. That's why there's an elite club, okay? That's why you as an Israelite, you are highly mistaken and misinformed if you carnally think that these nations ain't gonna get down with the MOTB. The nations got down with the Federal Reserve note. The nations got down with the Uno Nueve, okay? So that the nations are all rolling into digital currency. You can go to war and still have policies being passed.
Yeah.
It's business. See, Jake has been so far gone that he can't wrap his head around how kings operate.
Yeah.
Look at Babylon. Go to an actual job of business. People may not like each other, but they still do business.
Yeah.
They'll see, Jake has been emotional for too long. So they process everything emotionally. Just because you process things emotionally don't mean the kings of the earth do too.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
A
very
king
true.
counts the cost.
And it reads, and the kings of the earth.
A king has to control his emotions.
Yeah.
A king has to be professional. All right? A king is bound by laws and policies. All right? So kings operate in a manner that is coined like professionalism. Okay?
That's right.
See, Jake is emotional. I'm a real nigga, boy.
Yeah.
That's Jake.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're cursed.
Yeah.
All right? What did 50 Cent say? He said a psychic said someone put a hex on me.
Yeah, yep.
And he's Benjamin. You know? So Jake is too emotional right now to operate,
bro.
to handle.
Yeah.
And that's the curses, being raised by a single mother. That's the curses. All right?
Oh, you know what it is too? Is that fucking Cornhuff Festival.
Oh.
That's what it is too. I'm like, why is everybody driving this shit?
Are we in that area?
Yeah, this is right down the street.
Gotcha. Eating, drinking.
Yeah, Days of Noah.
Days of Noah. What they doing, brother? They're eating, drinking, and digging holes. That's all they're fucking doing, bro.
Yeah. Digging holes for the righteous, but they gonna fall into that, that pit.
These people are gone.
That's right.
Okay? A Christian woman told me that she wouldn't call her husband Lord, but she expects him to bow to her. That's how fucking lost these people are. I said, good talking to you, my sister in Christ. And kept it moving.
At least dogs know why they digging holes. They dig holes to keep cool. People dig holes, they don't even know why they
Wow. What we got?
Real quick, because I know you want that point in Rev 18.
Yeah.
But I got a precept for you because you said that she was lost, right?
Yeah.
This is
just another lost nigga.
Yep. 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Yep. And they hid to them that are lost. So they're lost right now. The Lord's people are lost to who they are. They're lost to their identity.
Yeah.
They're lost to their nationality. They're lost to their land.
Yep.
We got a land, okay?
Right.
We have an actual inheritance.
Yes, bro.
That's why Romans 8 is so powerful, man. Because we've now found out that we're joint heirs.
Yeah.
Okay? Our relative is Yahweh Shai. Our relative is in the heavens, bro.
Man.
You know?
Man.
Jake's still caught up on Tupac.
Yeah.
Jake's still caught up on Tupac.
Yeah. He's dead and gone.
All right, we're over here thinking about the priesthood of Melchizedek. You know? We're thinking about our first estate. Okay, we're stuck down here with these humans.
Yeah, bro.
We're not proud though, but that keeps us in the right mind instead of just gyrating off somewhere into the sunset of vanity.
Yeah.
That's all this place is. It's nothing but pointlessness. It's nothing but vanity. It's a human experience and it's trash.
Yeah, bro.
This place is garbage.
Yeah. What did King Solomon
What do they
say?
call it? A garbage plate.
Yeah.
The humans call it a garbage plate, bro.
And what did King Solomon say? He said everything under the earth is vanity and vexation of spirit.
I straight up feel that, bro. Vanity and vexation.
Like you always say, the human experience is trash.
It's overrated.
You know, it's trash, bro. Everybody here is base. You know, they're all fucking through.
Horny.
You know, they have no fucking morals. That's why it says in Psalms 14, it says that they don't believe in the Most High, but their works are fucking filthy and abominable. You know, we live in the days know all over again.
Yep.
You see, that's why it's gonna be destroyed.
These
Point
people
blank,
got
period.
no
You know?
shame.
Yeah, bro.
No shame. Keep going.
2 Corinthians 4 and verse 4.
Hide behind the scriptures.
In whom the God of this world have, and right here it says God with a lowercase g.
Right. Esau.
Right.
Through Satan.
Right.
Through Satan. And let me also add too, hey, Satan is petty. Satan doesn't play fair. Okay? And Satan don't show mercy, man.
Right.
All right, you gotta really understand. Satan ain't gonna show you mercy. You know? I had to learn that. Like, he ain't here. You can't be in a expecting someone to hold out their hand for you.
Yeah.
I had to learn that, man. I had to learn that as a man. Okay, as a man, hey, we got a different walk from you sisters, man. And only a few people understand the real role and essence and importance of a man.
Yep.
Not just a gender, okay? An actual man that has to, that's why he the head. Gotta get up, do this, do that. We're the ones that lend a hand out to help.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Now the brother's here to help us. Two's better than one. We help each other. But as men, this place isn't set up to help you.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 15, who shall bemoan you? The whole fucking world will bemoan a woman, man. All she got to do is toot her little fucking shit box out. All right? The same thing that we got, she got to toot hers out, and it's fire emojis and hearts. I'm here to help. But you as a man, they're not here to help you, bro. That's why we got our Savior, Yahweh Shai.
Right. And it reads, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Which is perfect, because that's going to that precept with the wine.
Yes.
That wine has blinded you, man. You people are blinded by social media, Hollywood, the lifestyle, cultural, sitcoms.
Yeah.
Then Esau systematically made women look down upon men because they made TV shows to make the husband lazy and dumb. You know?
Like Neighbor Children, for example.
I was about to say that. Peggy,
Yeah.
pretty ass Peggy.
Yep.
And then he just sits there with his hand in his...
Promiscuous Peggy.
Yep.
Then it show, the daughter being a whore.
Yep.
The fucking son being a fucking freeloader.
And the neighbor a dyke.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And dykes still like niggas, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
Dykes still want to get plugged, bro.
Yeah.
This is how fucked up people...
Yeah.
This is how messed up people are.
Yeah, bro.
All right? People are jacked up.
Yeah.
And this is why the spirit on us is a constant fight, because we're not from this world, man. You know?
That's right.
We're not from this world. And you feel it. You really feel set apart from this place. Actions, reactions, you know?
Yeah.
That's why this truth is monumental. You know, that's why for me personally, I get a little zealous when I see niggas around, especially that know they're Israelites.
Yeah.
This is a whole new world we're in, man. This is a whole new thought process, a whole new reaction, a whole new emotion, you know?
And it reads, I still got Rev though.
All right.
2 Corinthians 4 and verse 4, it says, lest the light of the glorious gospel.
And we're not even over righteous. Shit, I like to watch people box.
Yeah.
I like music, you know?
Yeah.
But there's a deeper purpose that we're yearning for.
Right.
Than just getting drunk and popping a woman.
Yeah, bro.
There's a whole different purpose that we're seeking after.
Right.
And it ain't fucking bending the knee, man.
Right, man.
It's offensive. It's offensive for you to think I'm just supposed to fucking dribble a ball.
Yeah.
You human? You human?
Yeah. And it reads, lest the light of the glorious gospel.
I'm just supposed to work hard, and then after work hard, work harder.
Yeah.
You know? The average minimum wage of New York State is $15.
That's fucking ridiculous.
There's no state in America that provides enough money for you to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. Living experience is disgusting. You got to be low level.
Yeah, bro.
You have to be one bark from a dog to love this place. You know what I mean? Like you truly have to have a low intellect. You have to be poorly uneducated to enjoy the average experience. And that's the wine.
Quick one.
Yep.
Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers.
Oh, this woman's going viral because she broke up with her boyfriend, which that's off. But whatever, that's Babylon. And she had Daniel tatted on her, which that's off. This fat nigga Rick Ross, get it tatted because I know it real. But anyways, she had Daniel tatted on her. And then she had a nerve to put 3 verse 17 as if she always had a biblical scripture on her. And that was referring to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego telling the king that our Lord is with us.
Wow.
So what she should have had tatted on her was Micah 7 and 10.
Right.
That's what she was supposed to have on her.
For real.
You know?
She got my ex got my name tatted on it, and then she said, "Oh, if you break up, I'm gonna put
The verse.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Let him go.
Yo.
Brothers, one thing I'm gonna tell you, man, you just gotta let it go. What did Brad Pitt tell Edward Norton in the car in Fight Club? Just let go.
Yep.
You gotta let go, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta just let go. What they let go and let God?
Yeah.
Brothers, you gotta let go, man. Just trust in the Lord. That's where your peace is going to come from, man.
Yeah, bro. And that's scriptural, you know? It says they
All these people are childish.
You
It's a
see
grown
that?
ass
You see
man
that shit?
with a Kirby stuffed animal in the passenger seat. Everybody's.
my
I told
God.
brother, we're not telling you. I said, bro, we're the adults. No, these people are not the adults.
Man.
We make adult decisions.
Yeah, bro.
I had a female I was dealing with. Her own mother said that I'm older than her. Her mother, because in the spirit we are.
Yeah.
We carry ourselves in a very adult manner.
Yep.
And
Man.
being an adult, you can't be emotional.
Yep.
Let's keep going.
Then 4 and 17, because going about you said about this kingdom being
Oh,
based.
perfect. Yes, you got it, brother.
It says this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones to the intent that the living may know.
So we have to let the valley of death
That's right.
and the people that live in it, we got to let them know what's up.
That's right.
The Lord put Trump in office.
That's right, bro.
All right?
That's right. And it says that the living may know.
The Lord put us in captivity.
That's right, yeah.
The Lord gave Esau the ability to create a microchip for a macro level. All right? The Lord gave him the ability to split what they call an atom. Okay?
Yep.
The Lord gave them that ability. That's the problem with people is they worship the creature more than the creator.
Right, bro.
Because man is vain by nature. Yeah, the moon look dope, but I ain't worshiping it.
Right. And it reads, it says that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Yeah, so the Lord is a God of war. You know? So the Lord controls who wins, who dies.
Right,
He
right.
kills. He makes alive.
That's right.
You
right.
people don't know nothing. That's why you say we evolved.
Yeah.
But we came from the soil and the water.
That's right, bro.
You know?
It says that the earth is the Most High's footstool. And the footstool is small compared to us. So how much more you fucking creatures? You know, you humans.
And a footstool is where you put your feet at.
Right. So
You know?
come on, man. Come on, man.
And then when you even think about it, these people, they really can't comprehend existence. You know? We spend 9 months in a womb after being procreated from a man and what they call semen through the act of sex, and then we're formed. That's why I said, man, he can't tell how bones are formed in the womb.
Right.
So it's like knowing that you should be humble.
Right.
You should be humble, man.
Yeah.
You don't. I was looking at these babies in an incubator. I think it was like some Gaza or something. I said, look at how vulnerable they are.
Yeah.
I don't even remember when I was 1 day old.
Right.
Solomon did, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
So when you think about that, that's what the Lord said, fear not my worm Jacob.
That's right.
We're a worm, man. You people are worms.
Yeah.
And Jacob's trouble, you're going to see how frail flesh is. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see how easily you hurt, you burn, you cut, you bleed. All right? You pain, you scared. You're going to easily see that.
That's why it says real quick. I'm gonna hold this, but real quick, it says this. 2nd Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries.
Many great miseries. You got to think about people getting mowed down by military vehicles in
Right.
Jacob's trouble.
Shit.
By the ton load. You know?
Yeah.
You got these dumbass people standing in the street right now, which is prophecy uproars.
Yep.
I get that. But now imagine when the Lord tells Esau to get the cutting, though.
Ooh.
And these females, these unstable creatures, these tortas, get rolled over, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bodies and limbs, and then if they survive, they gotta drag themselves out of harm's way.
Yeah.
As other people are screaming. And what people gonna do when ICE starts raiding schools?
Ooh.
And then you start seeing children get taken, because right now they're taking criminals and men. What happens when the Queen of Heaven gets touched? Because
Right.
niggas can't handle a woman getting judged. But it said old and young,
That's right.
maid and children.
That's right.
So what people gonna do when they really see the brutality of the Lord
That's right.
play out through the vessel of Edom?
That's right. It says taking in a great number. You know, that's not just men. It's gonna include women and children.
Going back to my point, see? The world is used to men having the world on his shoulders like it's nothing. You people subconsciously tell us how powerful we are
Yep.
by what you expect from us. You expect me to just sit here and chill take from my pockets, take from my family, take from my children, take from my lineage,
Yep.
and I'm supposed to fucking smile and tell you have a good day? You want some fries with that? So you tell us how strong we are. You literally tell us how powerful the Israelite man is
That's right.
by the punishment that goes upon him.
That's right.
How you gonna give an Israelite man 380 years? Because he can handle it.
That's right. That's right, man. Back in 2nd Esdras 8 and 50, for many great miseries shall be done.
Miseries.
Woo.
And misery loves company.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
And business is good.
That's right. That's right.
All right? Many miseries. A situation where you're going to have to deal with famine. A situation where you're going to have to deal with the thought of eating someone.
Yep.
You know what position you got to be in to where our option of survival is for another one's death? That's the true meaning of survival. To live when one dies.
Yeah.
That's the true definition of survival. All right, Beyonce, I'm a survivor.
Right. Right. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
They've walked in great pride. Walk in the spirit of I'm untouchable. But as the king is, so is the people. And this
Right.
is why the king is careless, so are the people. Okay? But you're gonna go from careless to careful very soon. And ice symbolizes coldness, you know?
Yeah.
It symbolizes isolation.
Oh, yeah.
Ice symbolizes the lack of empathy or emotion. Mad men sparing none. And why is he attacking the workforce and the agricultural system? So now who's going to be doing the building? Who's going to be doing the farming? The government is going to start issuing those standards. Okay?
2nd Esdras 16 and 68. For behold,
And everyone's acting like shit's sweet, man. People will come up to camp smiling. Like, do you fucking see what's going on out here? You can even just look at the general aspect of living. You got people paying $700 a month just for a vehicle.
That's ridiculous.
And then they got an Uber just to make ends meet while working 40 hours a week. Who the fuck is gonna be happy?
That's fucking ridiculous.
The mirth is gone. Everything's downsizing. The NBA has gone to the big three. You know?
Yeah.
Now music has become tribute bands.
Yeah.
Females rapping.
Yeah.
You know? Michael Irvin said it. We're losing recipes.
Yeah.
Everyone's through.
Yeah, bro.
Everything's done. The family unit's completely gone. All right? The state is ruling over your children. Wickedness is at an all-time high. Satan's in your classroom. He's in your children's head.
Yeah, bro.
He's in their phone.
Yep.
He's in their thoughts. Everyone's against you. Adultery's fucking running rampant.
That's normalized now.
And we supposed to just be, you know?
Because everybody's wicked. That's why they're fine with it, because everybody's wicked.
Everyone's wicked, bro.
What's that, Isaiah 5 and 20? Woe to them that call good evil and evil good.
Yeah.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Because if I were the devil.
You know? Right. Yeah. Yep.
If I were the devil.
Yep.
Let me actually look those lyrics up.
Yeah.
And Thawadi Abashim Shai giving us the cool of the day. Whoa.
See, but guess what? Because we around these trees.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I see menace trees walking.
That's right.
If I were the devil lyrics. It might be a poem. Let's see. Let's look at this. If I were the devil, why is this 2021? See, people going back to tribute. Nigga, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just like the truth. Keep it how it is.
Right.
You want to remix it? The mark of the beast is the thought. You can't even control your thoughts. It's a thought, and then it's your hand doing it. There's no free will. What are you talking about? You
Niggas are
government-funded camps.
Right.
You know? Where we at, brother?
You had that.
Oh, yes. I got to look up If I Were the Devil.
And actually, too, I believe it came out like 1965, I believe.
Okay, let me try that.
And it's an Edomite saying it.
Yeah.
If I were the devil.
Yeah. Oh, Paul Harvey.
Yeah, Paul Harvey.
Okay, let me look this up real quick. Paul Harvey, 1965. Let me see right here. Let's see if we can get some lyrics. Many years ago, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it says, if I were the devil, a warning to America from Paul Harvey.
A warning.
But we
Damn.
just read Corinthians where it said, the God of this world has blinded them.
Right, yep.
So now what you're witnessing is, if there was a movie and the villain completed his plan.
Right.
He's already completed it. He's just going further now. Okay?
Yep.
It says, if I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness. Isaiah 60.
I gotta get that.
That's Isaiah 60, the school system.
Yep.
Darken the minds of them that believe not. Okay? WAP.
Damn.
The Cardis.
Man.
All right? That proves you're drunk. He set up a female and named her ass a liquor. You're drunk, bro. These people are drunk with ideology. And all their doctrine has holes in it. That's why I keep bringing that up. Why is nobody talking about the evolution anymore?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You say we come from monkeys, so when you call us that, is that a compliment? You don't even know what you're doing, man. These people are humans. You got that?
Yep. Isaiah 60 and verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
That's the wisdom. We've been blessed to be given wisdom. Because I was once lost too. I was completely through in the world. So we understand the aspect of it being a Gentile, you know? But we still come out and are raised in the spirit to rebuke. 2 chapters before Isaiah 60 is Isaiah 58. It says, rebuke their ass.
Yes. Cry aloud, spirit not.
And rebuke and warnings are mercy, man.
That's right.
You gotta watch the people that ain't warning you,
Yeah.
that ain't rebuking, that ain't correcting you. That ain't a brother's keeper.
Hell no.
You want to capitalize off of my ignorance.
Yeah.
And remember when you were young, he would call you a nigger, and he said it just means ignorant.
Yep.
Well, let me pose a question. So we were unknowing to who we are as a people, but now that we know who we are, that's a problem. Everybody on TikTok got a problem with Israelites all of a sudden. And a lot of them niggas are tares, man.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
Because the
Yes.
black woman
Yep.
loves Esau popping her because she's got a self-identity crisis. All right? She has a self-hatred. She hates herself.
Yes.
She envies the wicked. Okay?
Yes.
So be aware of her.
It was just you had Eve walking with Esau earlier.
Oh, earlier,
In the
right?
beginning,
Yeah.
Come on.
See?
Isaiah 16 verse 1. Verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Or the wine,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Or the gospel being hid.
Right.
You know? That's why Esau has an anti-Shem campaign. So we look at guys that title their videos Black Hebrew Israelite versus Jewish. What's up with you, man?
That's suspect, man.
That's extremely suspect.
real.
It's unwise, it's stupid,
That's Asian activity.
and it's
honestly.
Asian activity.
You know, because like the apostles, the elders, they say, hey, man, don't be stupid out here. Be circumspect. The scriptures say be circumspect, be vigilant, because Satan is watching, you know?
Who in the world, even in the cursed world of Jake and the code of the street, even Jake knows not to do anything that seems cop related.
Right. Don't make it too hot, bro.
Thank you.
That's what Jake say in the world.
Thank you.
You niggas making it, so to speak, too hot.
They made it hot.
You know?
But that's their lot.
Yeah, right. Somebody got to do it.
Somebody
right?
got to do it. Glad it ain't us. I don't know if this is how weird that number, man.
And it reads, and gross darkness the people. And that's what he was saying.
So gross darkness representing the mindset of these people. Okay, going back. A black Christian woman, okay, somehow a conversation started. And I was like, well, would you call your husband Lord? Like Sarah did Abraham? And then she said no. She said that'd be insane to her. Then I said, well, let me pose a question to you. Would you expect your husband to bow to you to ask you for marriage? And this bitch blinked like 80 times and then said yes.
Damn,
and I'm supposed to sit there and have a conversation with that beast, that big back? Let me keep going. It said, I'm reading the lyrics for If I Were the Devil, Job 9:24.
There you go. That's
Okay?
It. Yep.
It says, and I'd have a third of its real estate. 64% of Americans are homeowners and 34 rent. But there's, I believe, over how many is it? I gotta Google it.
4%.
But there's an X amount of numbers of vacant homes.
Okay.
There's so many vacant homes that if you looked at the homeless population, every one homeless person could go into, there's 35
Oh, yeah.
houses.
Yep.
There's 35 empty houses compared to every homeless person.
Wow.
We just rode up here and you had Jake sleeping in the grass, bro.
Yeah.
And he had this stared off, he had this, thank you, he had this stared look in his face of dismay. There are nearly 15 million vacant homes in the United States.
Yo,
But everyone else is crammed on each other. Duplexes, you know?
I guess Tupac was right.
Yeah,
When he
right.
said, you got money for the wars, but not to feed the poor.
Yeah, ICE got 175 million. But then ICE getting 175 million, that cut food stamps from people, you know? So niggas say he's a prophet.
And then on top of that, they gave the rich,
Tax
cuts.
Corporate though. See, you can't just say rich. You have to say corporate. That's where the
Right,
rich is.
corporate, right.
Because middle class ain't rich.
Right.
It's corporate America. Okay? We are around hundredaires, thousandaires, millionaires, and billionaires. Corporate America, Walmart, corporate.
Yep.
Okay? That's all corporate. Corporate America's cutthroat. Corporate America business shows no empathy because empathy doesn't make dollars.
Yep.
Woe to you, rich men. I was listening to that last night. Richmond, he said, working all day for bullshit pay.
Yeah.
It
got a good tune to it.
that Edomite was mourning.
Yeah. He ain't lying.
Nah. For people like me, people like you. And he was getting on Jake, you know? He was saying, because you're overweight, you getting food stamps. See? So even in Esau's mourning, he'll still talk about Jake, what his government's doing.
Right.
His government's doing this.
Right.
But he still talks about who's benefiting from the
Right.
government if it's a nigga,
Right.
you know?
Right.
He said, and I'll have 1/3 of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I seized the ripest apple in the tree.
Damn.
So that's a world domination.
Yeah.
That's why the mass, macro, micro C-hipping, which is prophecy, but his mindset or ideology is complete control.
Exactly.
Utter
Yeah.
control. A digital identity for a digital prison.
That's right.
Okay? So he can see wherever you go. Like when you go to certain hospitals, the badge tracks the nurses and the doctors. Wherever you're at, wherever you're going.
Carbon footprint.
Access.
Yep, which rooms carbon footprint, whatever room you go into. ICE now is using facial recognition apps.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's like a credit card, like or debit
Social
card.
credit system.
There you go. Like if you like if the feds try to get you whatever, and you using a credit card, debit card, they can track everywhere that you've been using that.
Or your social security number.
There you go.
Facial recognition.
Yeah.
See?
Everything's coming down to a pike.
Yep, to control.
That's why he says he has more than heart could wish.
Yep.
You know?
It says, so I'd set about however necessary to take over the United States. See? But the United States is also prophesied in Daniel 7, all right, Rev 18, as what? The virgin daughter Babylon the Great, who ought to be destroyed. The United States is Babylon the Great, okay? It says, I'd subvert the churches first.
Damn.
Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people cause them to err. You know? What else? The pastors,
Yeah.
they're led as a flock to the slaughter.
Yep.
Okay? You accept a bribe. 501c3, now all of a sudden the IRS says that churches can openly endorse political candidates.
Oh shit.
What's up with that?
Wow.
What's up with that? You know? Look. It said, I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent,
Oh,
I would
shit.
whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please.
Wow.
Which is what? Do as thou wilt.
Wow.
Okay? Do as thou wilt. Can we get Nahum 3?
Got you.
Okay? This place is completely possessed. This place, bro, you could buy a Ouija board.
Easily.
You could talk to
Yeah.
AI Jesus.
Yeah.
He's got the technology to speak to dead loved ones.
Yes. Easy.
Nahum 3 and 4, please.
Got you.
Let me see what else. It says, to the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. And that's exactly what people, and Esau took the Bible, used the Bible to conquer, and then he now made the Bible look weak and taboo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, like he just said, you know.
Yep. The mistress, a mistress has secret lovers. You know.
And it reads, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth.
Psalms, it says his heart is deep.
Yeah.
He searches out iniquities.
Yep. So I think it was that Psalm 64.
Yeah, thank you. That movie, that demonic movie Exorcist,
Yeah.
you know that was a legitimate demon idol they used in that movie?
Oh, shit, I'm not
they
sure.
legitimately showed you in the movie, they excavated an ancient demon, cherub or whatever, from in the time of King Solomon. It's like a Moabite idol.
Yeah. Yep.
And then they brought it to the States.
Yeah. They even got this new doll demon out.
Lulu or
Yeah,
something.
Labubu, some shit like that. And it goes back to an actual demon.
See?
And kids are buying that. Excuse me, parents are buying that for their children.
Like what's that fairy they used to put on the Elf on the Shelf?
Yep, Elf on the Shelf, Chucky,
Yep.
Annabelle.
Yep.
This shit is a demonic kingdom.
Yes.
But it's looked at as good though.
Yep. Like you
You
said,
know?
Isaiah.
There you go.
Isaiah, which is all Satan transformed to an angel of light. You know? Christians are the most demonic people I ever met.
Yes.
The most demonic, evil people I ever met.
Yes, bro.
All these people need to be put in the meat grinder,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
This place is sick. Wait till the lights turn off. Wait till you can't hide behind the keyboard no more.
Yeah. People gonna eat each other, bro.
Exactly.
You know? And it reads that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
Which is the money.
Yep.
The International Monetary System. The IMF. Okay? 64% of the world operates through the Federal Reserve note. All right? Keep going. There's a lot of history on that, but keep going.
And it reads, and families through her witchcraft.
Boom, right there. What'd he say? To the young, which in the New World Order book, it said the state would raise the children. Okay? And under the Biden administration, they showed you that with their castrations. Okay? This shit is sick out here. Blocking hormones. This shit is sick, man. This place is truly sick. You gotta watch the flesh. Because that's what these people are. They're in the flesh. You know? And nobody's gonna tell you, hey, bro, you're in the flesh. Satan is banking on you being ignorant to the flesh. That's what Esau gets away with the benefit of doubt. He wants to have the benefit of the doubt. Okay? You got something?
Yeah. Isaiah 47 and 12. Stand now with thine enchantments.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 47. This is the Lord now telling them, stand with your futurists. Stand with your consultants, you know? Stand with your spirit cookers.
Right.
Shit,
Real.
one of the president's astrologers just died,
Good.
so she knows what's up.
Right.
That witch.
Isaiah 47 and 12.
And what's up with all you Hebrew Israelite women that claim to be Israel but call on Yahuwah?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yahoo?
Right.
What's up with y'all, man? I mean, we know what's up, but I'm making a statement.
Yeah, bro. You got camps out here calling on Jesus Christ.
Literally,
You
facing the east.
That's fucking ridiculous,
Y'all
man.
done turned the truth into a wild, wild west.
Shit is crazy, man.
I'm telling you, the famine is needed. The famine of the word is needed.
Yeah, bro.
Because everyone out here is self-willed, self-appointed, and selfish.
Yeah.
Everyone out here acting like they know something.
You know what it is though? Because ultimately they don't fear.
Yes.
They don't fear the Lord, bro.
Bro, you know how many
know?
black business women I see on social media that claims to be like Tribe of Judah and shit? And then they're teaching,
Yep.
you know?
They titties out.
And where's the
Come on,
men
man.
at, bro? Where's the men at? You gotta check their ass. We
Yeah,
ain't
bro.
being a lion in our house, but you gotta check Satan off of her. You gotta check Satan off of her.
Got to. That's why we're the head for a reason.
What they call you? Hey, big head.
You know? And if they don't listen, hey, you know? Back in Isaiah 47 and 12, and it's more than that, right? It's
Yeah,
more.
there's a lot
It
more.
says, stand now with thine enchantments.
Yeah, now stand with that shit. Stand with AI now.
Right.
Which AI turned on Esau and Terminator.
Yeah.
Skynet was
Yep.
AI, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Skynet was AI.
Damn right.
Skynet pushed the button.
That's right. And it reads, and with the multitudes of thy sorceries.
It's multitudes, bro.
This nigga's constantly, that's why he says, Ephesians 6, what's that? What it says?
The armor,
Not that part. It says,
the wiles of the
spiritual
devil.
wickedness in high places.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Esau is constantly putting out spells. That's why, you know, Hollywood is so, you know, big. You know, like everybody that watches, you know, these movies, they think that's real life. Oh man, I'm gonna go be a blood today with Jake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go commit adultery today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this place is wicked.
Yep.
And that's just one aspect of Babylon.
Yep.
You know?
It's one string of the web.
Yeah.
You know.
And it
Can
reads.
you read that part again?
Yes. And the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yeah, Masons.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, secret societies.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a successful businessman, you got to be a Mason.
Oh yeah.
You got to know someone. And you know what all Masons do? Low-level Masons, all they do is eat, wear suits, dresses, and get awards.
That's it.
That's all they fucking do.
That's it. That's it, bro.
That's all they do, man.
And then people below them, they worship them.
This Mason tried to shake my hand the other day. You know that handshake?
Yeah, yeah.
And I caught it, but I ain't do it, and he refrained.
Ooh.
So yeah, I got you, nigga.
See?
I knew you. I knew who you were. We know you, man.
Yeah, bro.
We spot you.
Yeah.
Nigga, nigga, you ain't thinking.
And you got nigga women.
Nigga women, black women.
That are Masons too. Yeah,
Eastern
Masonettes.
Star.
Yeah,
Eastern Star.
Yeah, bro. You got a bitch in my job. Her picture is like this. And she's a black woman.
See?
You know what I'm talking about.
See?
You know?
See? So the point where we're getting at is the multitudes of witchcraft, just because someone's a Mason, that they even don't know what they're into.
Right.
It's like business. It's all secret. It's all
Yes.
whisper. It's all meetings.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
It's all behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Which is covetous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's one thing too. If you want to be successful in Esau's, you know, realm in this world, at a certain point, you have to sell out.
And you got to be
no other
drunk.
way. You have to be drunk.
You have to be drunk.
You know, now of course you got Jakes that, you know, got their own business ground level. You know, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like if you want to go to the next level and everybody knows who you are, oh, I know him, and you become a household name, you gotta, you know, sell out.
It's not
There's
what
no
you know.
other way. Right.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
That's right.
That's what Babylon's all about. It's who you know.
Mhm.
Who set you up? Who emailed you?
Yeah.
What resume was accepted?
Yeah. Isaiah 47:12, and it reads, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep. You have to
Right.
give in. That's why I say you can't serve the Lord in money.
Yeah.
Okay? Because
Right.
one thing I learned about so-called success in Babylon is you have to give your life to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll get a different job.
Yeah.
I'll get a different job.
Yeah.
They want to promote you, but now when they promote you, they want more dedication. Hell nah.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
Now we want you to work from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
No, bro.
Yep.
No.
And Babylon,
No.
the business of Babylon sows discord.
Mm-mm.
And the Lord hates that too.
Man.
Oh, let me see.
But that's why going back to Moses,
Yeah.
that's why the Lord told Moses to go to Pharaoh, let my people go.
Thank you,
to
bro.
serve him.
Thank you, bro.
We're in Egypt all over again.
Now, we didn't read that last week. Can we get Exodus 2 and start at 23?
Mm-hmm.
On the way home, I said, man, we ain't finished that precept.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you get like that, like, oh, we got to finish that
Yeah.
precept.
The spirit, you know.
Yeah, but let's read that.
Right.
I'm going to be quiet. All right? Please read that, brother. Brother?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 23. And it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry
Bro,
came-
you ever sit down from work and be like, ah,
Hell yeah. Hell
there
yeah.
was a season I didn't even realize I was doing it. You know?
Yeah. Damn.
You'd be like, oh,
But that's what it says in Romans 8. The creature groaneth.
yeah,
Because we're creatures too.
yep.
But it just levels of creatures, you know?
And authority.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
You got it, bro. Exodus 2, yep.
to,
8 to 23.
Yep. I'm so glad how Shaw's about to return.
Yep. Let's go, brother.
And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up unto the Most High by reason of the bondage.
There.
It's like today.
See? So we're in a bondage and we're crying to the Lord. Okay?
Man.
We're crying to the Lord. That's what that's what you gotta understand. We're in a house of bondage all over again. And now bondage is just business. Which is true, business isn't personal or emotional, but you can feel like it's personal.
Yeah.
But that's why we're witnessing the business on the left-hand side while we're witnessing the business on the right-hand side.
That's right.
So we're businessmen too, but our business is of the Lord, you know? I'm
right.
of my Father's business. What you got, brother?
I was looking for the one. It's a precept to that when it says that he's gonna save them from the by the right hand.
Out of the house of bondage?
Yeah.
All right, let me keep reading this. It says, going back to if I were the devil, it says, to the young, I'd whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around, which they do that. Yuval Harari or whatever,
Yes,
you know?
Yes. Yep.
It says, I would confide that what's bad is good. We got to get that. Is that Isaiah 8 and 20?
Isaiah 5. I got you.
Isaiah 5 and 20?
Yep.
It says, I will confine that what's bad is good and what's good is square. See?
Hey, remember growing up, they called you, man, you were square.
Yeah.
You don't want to come hang out with us?
Yeah. Well,
square.
Uma Thurman said that in Pulp Fiction. See, don't be a square, daddy-o. You know?
But that's the scriptures when it says they think it's strange that you don't run with him no more.
Yep.
You know, he lame now. He square.
Oh, this is he who we had in derision?
Yep.
And Wisdom of Solomon 5.
Right.
And reproach. Brothers, don't trip because some wicked, evil, thick woman don't like you.
Yeah.
Man, you know we about to get in the kingdom, man. Bitch, I don't want you or your tats anyway.
Right. And she probably got a fucking STD.
Yeah. He said, I hope you get a virus. You and your computer.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Isaiah.
That sound like a B-2 bomber. You hear that?
Damn.
Wait for the sky battle.
Woo, man.
You know, and if we didn't say Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'Shem El Shai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh, Barakatham,
Shalom.
to the brothers and the very few sincere sisters, Ropak said, y'all be bringing that fire hey, Thawadi Yah, Ba'Shem El Shai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh, because we be feeling through, brother. Yeah, we be feeling through. We ain't gonna package it up. Now, our spirit ain't through.
Right.
But there's what you say, don't get old. The chains of darkness, you know?
Yeah.
We fighting like y'all fighting, man. You know, so Thawadi Yah, Ba'Shem El Shai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
Right.
So let's keep going, you know?
Because the scriptures say a spirit of a man will sustain him.
Yes.
But that's the Lord doing
Yes.
that.
The Lord
you know?
is keeping us, man.
You know?
Because I had this wicked boss, so I'm sweating and shit. I'm over here slaving. I was in the field. This nigga went just like this to me. He leaned on the fence. He said, "Are you broken yet?" That's how he spoke.
Wow.
He said,
yeah.
He said,
Yep.
"Are you broken yet?"
Yep.
That's a demon.
That was a
Yeah.
demon.
I'm his witness.
Yep.
I was there. I remember. Yeah,
Yep.
bro. Yeah, man.
Yep.
But that's what Babylon. You know, Babylon wants you to break.
He wants it. Don't break, brothers.
Yeah, man.
Don't be walking around mopey.
Yeah.
Don't be I'm just suffering. Don't be
Yeah.
don't give them a sad. Don't give these fucking
Yes.
Don't give these human heathens a satisfaction of your baptism.
For real, man.
You're not catching hell. You're going through a trial.
That's right.
You're being purged. You're being built. Do you know that they say gold is indestructible?
Yeah.
And doesn't it say men? Reason. What does it say?
Acceptable men
men
in the
are
furnace of
tried.
adversity.
These people can't handle adversity.
Yeah.
These people can't handle what you go through on a daily. They'll crack. They'll break. They're weak. They're weak-minded. Let's keep going.
Back in Isaiah 5 and 20, and it reads, "Woe unto them," and this woe means what? Perish, destruction. Woe unto them that call.
Your car is woe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What he said. Right. Like whoa. Was that Black Rob?
Black
right?
Rob.
And he passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
So he's good now.
Yeah.
So that brother's good. That's a brother.
Mhm.
So he's good now. Okay.
Isaiah 5 and 20.
We got a God
Yeah.
and a Savior. They don't.
Right.
You can have the brands, the bitches, the cars, the accolades, but they don't got Yahweh
That's
Ba'Shem
right.
El Shai, man.
That's right, bro.
They got just the creature.
That's right.
They don't got the creator.
For real.
It may not feel like you're winning, but guess what? They wicked and sinning,
That's
you know?
right, man. That's
You
why
know?
in Sirach 9 it says, don't envy the glory of a fucking sinner. Excuse my language. Don't envy the glory of a sinner.
Yep.
Because right now, you know, you see the tangible things, and the flesh says, I want it too.
Yep.
But be grateful for what you got right now.
Yep.
The Holy Spirit, you got brothers, you got the name of the Lord. You know, that's your faith, fear. Come on, that beats everything, bro.
Everything. You
Come
got
on, man.
warnings.
Yeah.
You're being told what the mark is.
For real.
You found out you're under grace. You found out that you
Bro,
ain't through.
That's mercy.
You found out you're gonna live forever.
That's mercy.
Forever,
Man.
God mode forever.
Man.
You found out that you're gonna get your lick back on the heathens.
Man.
You finally gonna be in the sky.
Yeah.
That's how I always picture it, bro.
Yeah.
I always picture like Omni-Man or something.
You're
you know?
right.
He's
And-
just standing
yeah.
on
Yeah. That's right.
lasers. And even Yahweh Shai ain't even gonna lift a hand. Cause see the flesh, you're like, man, I'm gonna earth a nigga,
That's
bro.
right.
Man, I'll get him. You ain't gonna have to.
Man.
You know?
Man.
It was spoken into existence. See, we still don't even know the true power yet. It's called Yahweh's called the Most High.
Oh, the Ancient of Days.
Come on, man.
There's no beginning and no end.
Come on,
Oh, my
man.
gosh, man.
When you really think about the spiritual aspect
Man.
of the truth, all right? Not just the carnal, not just the slaves you ain't beat yet, wine you ain't drink yet, or
Right.
wives you ain't meet yet, but the actual spiritual
Man.
existence of forever.
Man.
Of forever, man.
Forever.
You know?
This flesh can't even fathom forever.
It can't.
Forever?
It can't, bro. The flesh can't.
Bro, forever?
It can't. It'll crack. The flesh can't handle it, bro.
Oh my gosh.
So, what were we reading?
Back in Isaiah 5:20.
Mm-hmm.
Woe to them that call evil good.
Yeah, you taught that was good.
Yep.
You taught evolution was good. That's why it says 1 Corinthians 3:18, for the wisdom of this world is foolish
That's right.
with the Most High. Oh, I've got a doctorate in my MBA.
Yup.
Shut up, fat.
For real.
You just said a fucking computer all day. Do you know a cubicle is equated to a cell? A cubicle is equated to a jail cell.
Bro.
Okay, so don't ever for a second think that these people out here with their careers are on any kind of level.
Right,
all right?
bro.
They're indoctrinated too.
And remember, what's his name? Theodore Roosevelt, the president?
Yeah.
He said that a thorough knowledge of the Bible is better than, what did he say?
A
Better-
college degree?
Thank you. So
on,
what does
man.
that say? Come on. Back in Isaiah 5:20.
Let me read this one and you got it. It says, I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around.
Wow.
I would confine that
Wow.
what is bad is good.
Wow.
You know?
You see, but that's why it makes sense why AI is out right now. Because everybody's worshiping AI.
It would have to be.
You
Can
know?
we get that Romans 1:26 or is it 24? The
It's
creature.
around there, yeah. 24.
Can we?
26,
Because
yeah.
Esau needs AI.
Yeah.
Esau needs AI to have the answer.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
He needs it because he doesn't have the Holy Spirit. All right? You got that, brother?
Yeah. And that shit,
Romans 1:24.
Yeah, what's it say? Make your point.
and AI, that's witchcraft, bro. That's it. Esau's technology is witchcraft. You know, the whole Neuralink and, you know, that's witchcraft, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, making people that's blind see again through technology, that's witchcraft. You know, that's miracles in left-hand side. You know, left-handed miracles, counterfeit power. You know?
25. Yeah.
But that's why ultimately, you know, his blessing is his demise.
His blessing is his curse.
That's right.
His blessing
You
is
know?
his curse. Romans 1:25.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie?
Man.
He just said it.
Man through prophecy.
Right.
Man, Wisdom of Solomon 13, man is vain by nature.
Right.
So they see the sun. Who said the sun is called sun?
Right.
First of all, it said there was two lights created.
Right.
One for the day and one for the night. And then you got man sold through, they started sacrificing people to the sun god. And then they
For
call
real.
it Sunday.
For real. Yeah.
So why Christians wait till Sunday to worship God? Why you
Yeah.
waiting? What you waiting for? Hey, you on the couch,
Yeah.
sitting there. You got nothing to do.
The scriptures say putting it off the Lord from day to day.
Because
You know?
suddenly you're going to
Yeah.
get your ass whooped. Read that again, please.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25.
Yep.
Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie?
Man. Colossians 1:26, for the mystery was hid from ages.
There you go.
Okay, but now it's been given to the initiated few and not mere mortals.
Right.
That's why in the spirit we call them humans. You humans.
Yeah.
You know? Because if that's what a human is in 2025, I don't identify as a human.
Yeah. And the human in 2025 here in Babylon is not considerate. You know, they're wicked, you know, and so on and so forth,
They
bro.
stink.
You know, they're not the brother's keeper. And which we're not looking for a handoff from people out here. But, you know, we're just, we're just seeing what they do. We're just observing the human experience.
Kindness and
You know?
mercy is $1 million.
Mhm.
You know, like if you had to put money if you had to put a price, if you think about mercy, kindness, that's monumental, man.
Yeah, bro.
These people lack that. And Babylon's a part of it too, because it's cutthroat. Everybody got bills. Because you got to also look too, like I used to take shit personal.
Right,
But like,
right,
and then
right,
you got to
right.
think, consider.
Right.
You know? You're like, you know what? He ain't cut me off
Right.
because it's me. He cut me off because his ass is bound in slavery. He's got to run into work.
He late to work.
Yeah.
Or maybe he had a bad day. They just got fired.
Yep.
But people do be demons out here. Though,
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
But like you said, consideration.
Because you got to consider the other side of the coin in your walk to help you, to lower your blood pressure.
And that's being a righteous judge. You know, when you consider both sides of the coin. You know?
Yep.
But you got it, bro.
Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie.
And let's build off that. The truth. What's the truth? The name, Yahweh Shemel Shai, the correct breakdown, who the true children are. Okay, the understandings, what prophecies have been fulfilled or are going to be. The average Christian mind don't even think about prophecy. They don't even think that there's anything they need to be waiting on except for Jesus. That's it. That's all. You know? The shape of the earth. Man's purpose. The duty. The roles.
Even the image of the Lord.
Right.
Know?
Great point. Who covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Let me get that. Is it in here?
And then, is it the one outside of it? Is that it?
Oh, another chip.
And then they say, why you got horns on Jesus?
This right here.
Yeah.
This image right here. People to this day believe this, especially Ephraim.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Shit, me too. I believe that shit too.
Yeah.
Keep going, brother.
Verse 25.
Because let me say this. We also ain't just like as if we were born into the truth.
Right.
So we understand what Jake goes through as a Gentile, but the difference is when they showcase stubbornness, things like that. Then it's like, man, you don't lack knowledge. You're a demon.
Yeah.
You're a demon with the doctrine of men. So there's a difference between us saying, hey, bro, you got to repent, and the Lord's going to kill your ass if you don't repent. Keep going.
Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie.
Yep. I never even heard the word Israelite in the world.
Yeah.
All you heard was Jew.
Yeah. Yep.
Zebulon.
Yeah.
Like, what is that, a car?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you like, what?
Real.
What is this? I never heard of a Gadite.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. You know, you really sit back and think, like, I never heard of that. I never heard of a Moabite, unless it was a Moor.
Or Edomite.
You know, especially
Edomite.
I said that to someone when I was learning the truth. They said, that sounds like a bug. You know?
It does.
Keep going. And when I was first coming in, certain people who I thought were Edomites were Jakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, you're an Edomite.
Yeah.
And I looked back, I said, that wasn't no Edomite. You know? You calling Jake?
I remember when I first came in the truth, I had called he was a Jake. But I said, man, you a Hamite. Because I said that we the real Israelites, and he opposed me. So I said, man, you a fucking Hamite, bro. And I never talked to him again. But now, looking back at it, that was clearly a Jake.
Because you got Jakes that proves we're the Gentiles. Because we were the Grecians. We were the Thessalonians. We were the Ephesians. You know? We were the eunuch in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
You see? Keep a little more than that.
What verse you on?
25.
Okay.
Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Boom. Like you got men worshiping women.
Yep.
Even back then, they used to have ancient idols of thick women.
Yep.
You know? When you see Victoria's Secret and they do the wings, that's Queen of Heaven, man. That's Ishtar.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
So you got men right now that are still victims, which victim means offer a sacrifice to a deity. They are still worshiping ass.
Yeah.
Men literally worship ass.
Yes, the flesh.
The flesh.
You know, that's why all these women the majority of them have BBLs.
Well, Stephen Diggs, is that the wide receiver?
Yeah.
He said that you could smell Cardi B's BBL before she came in the room.
Ooh.
Yeah, that shit stinks, man. That's disgusting. To alter your body.
Yeah.
You know?
See, people are just in the flesh, man.
You gotta really, what it does is it really shows you the mental status of people.
Yeah.
They got it bigger now.
Yeah. It got bigger.
It's just like the judgment of Babylon.
Oh my God.
Every day is getting worse,
All right, let me keep going.
which is justify this place being destroyed.
It says, I would confine that what's bad is good and what's good is square, and the old I would teach to pray after me, our Father which art in Washington.
Wow.
Thessalonians.
Yep, let me get that.
Thessalonians, who opposes and sets himself and calls himself God.
Yep.
Our Father which thou art in Washington. Oh, you had the black Christians praying over Trump.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Trump's our savior. You had the Edomites saying, please save me, Donald Trump.
First and second.
I got it right here. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 6. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
See? So now was the time for Esau to be revealed. Like Jules said in Pulp Fiction, ain't quite time yet.
Right.
Which in Pulp Fiction, Jules was the smart one that took heed to the miracle of them not getting shot. Now, if you look at that movie Pulp Fiction and you put it together, you can see that why Jules wasn't always in the movie, because if you play it out, he already left to go look for God.
Right.
Then after Vincent Vega, that drug addict, he got bodied by Bruce Willis.
Exactly.
He got because Vincent Vega, he went to go and hide in Bruce Willis' house. Butch, he went to go hide in his house to kill him because Butch didn't throw the fight.
Right.
And then he left his gun on the counter because he was losing it. He was doing heroin, and then he died after. So he just got saved from being shot the morning prior.
Yep.
And then the next day when he was waiting at Bruce Willis' house, he died because Jules would have been with him.
Yeah.
But he said, I'm going to go look for God.
He ain't take heed to the warning.
Yeah.
You know?
See? Warning's mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have a near-death experience. You got to take heed.
He said, oh, shit. Did you see that?
You see the cannon he had?
Yo.
And before that, prior to that, he quoted Ezekiel 25 and shot the brains out of Brad.
Yeah.
Remember? I will strike down upon thee.
Yep.
You know? And he said, and then he, when he was in the diner, he said, I never really took much thought of it until now.
Yeah.
So sometimes, Jake, they need to be shooken up, man.
Yeah.
But then that's when you take heed, though.
And I could be wrong, but in the movie, did he not eat pork?
Yeah, he said that shit could taste like cherry pie, but I ain't gonna try the motherfucker.
See, there you go. See, that's spiritual too.
He said pork. He said
you know?
Pork is good.
Yeah, being that new creature anyhow it shot.
Yeah.
You know.
It was me reading.
Oh, it's me reading.
Okay.
Back in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
See, he's a mystery. That's why he transformed himself to the angel of light.
Damn.
That's why he called himself pilgrims.
Yep.
He came over here as a conquistador, spreading his God.
Yep.
You know, so he used the Bible to conquer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And then when he was done with it, he tosses it away, calls it taboo.
Yeah.
Oh, because it says if he sees a prophet, he'll use thee and then cast you to the side.
What's the scripture? What's that? Psalm 60 or 50 when it says he cast
Psalm 50.
the words behind him.
Psalms 50.
Yeah, bro.
Thou hateth instruction.
That's it right there.
Well, who are you to put my covenant in thy mouth?
Yeah.
Talking about God we trust. Which God? You know?
Come on, man.
He openly worships Satan.
Mm-hmm.
They call it a Babylon Square in Hollywood where they do awards and shit.
Yep.
You know?
That shit is fucking evil, bro.
Actors and actresses will openly say, I made a pact with Satan.
Yep.
And then they laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's been heavy on my spirit lately is this thing's so deep that the people that have made a covenant, like Jake making a covenant with death, Jake don't know who's around them and who works for who.
That's right.
So they have to stay in constant character. Because I was thinking, I'm like, let's just say a Beyonce concert. You don't know how many people in the VIP are actually the children or relatives of the people that signed you.
Seriously, bro.
You see what I mean? Like you don't know who hand you're shaking.
Seriously.
Like Joe Rogan had this Amalek, he gave him an interview and the Amalek showed Joe Rogan his ATM PIN number. So now he's got to think, oh shit, who sent you? And now I got to remain in character because the camera's on and I don't know what they're going to report back to my boss.
See, bro, like that's why like movies like Slack, I know you got something to say. Like the movies like Eyes Wide Shut, right?
Yeah.
The Game. Like dealing with Esau is a demonic mental game. Like that's why it's best to serve the Lord, You know, cause fucking with Esau, man,
Woo!
he'll touch you and do shit to you, and bro,
And record it and bug you
you'll
out.
be through, bro.
Even Cat Williams, he even said that you get a when you get a deal, you get a wife. So you pop in a woman, and she'll have your children, and she ain't even yours.
Yeah.
She ain't even yours.
And also, Cat Williams said I touched the beehive and got stung.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. Well, he's an insider too.
Yeah.
He's an insider too. You Mason.
Yeah.
You had something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a movie called Swarm,
Mm.
and it's this chick. She becomes enchanted by Beyonce.
Oh
and
shit.
She goes on a killing spree, killing anybody who talks bad about her.
See?
Well, Beyonce, she's a witch.
She's a witch too.
You know.
She's a witch
It
too.
was just the video surfaced with her daughter throwing up the all-seeing knife.
And they got the children.
And Beyonce, she was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it yet.
And they
Right.
call it the beehive.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yeah, there people are through, man.
Yeah, bro.
There's people that are set up to be given over to Esau. That's why we're thankful that we are inspired to stand up against the workers of iniquity and not bow to it. You know?
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we just have more than that.
Yeah, let me see. It says, and then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting, so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. Right, like when you look at like Vanity, Folly, Set in Great Dignity.
Yeah.
You know, you over here struggling to make it, but then you got this chick with titties making millions.
Yeah, literally.
You know? That's why they'll show memes. He said he's putting on the clown makeup.
Yeah.
He says how I feel going to work knowing that teens are making millions of dollars on TikTok.
Literally, bro.
So he set that all up. The Hawk Tui girl,
Yeah.
she's Amalek.
Yep.
Majority of the Edomites that you see in Hollywood are Amalek.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
It says, I threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa.
They got a fucking movie called Bad Teacher, Bad Santa.
Yep.
Everything here is evil, man.
So women, it's okay for 36-year-old women to get popped by 14-year-old boys, but we say that when a woman passes her flower, she's at the age for marriage. We're discussing. Shut the fuck up, man. You people need to shut your fucking mouths, man. You don't know shit. I'm telling you, there needs to be a royal ass whooping. And that's exactly what you're gonna get. These people that run their fucking mouth, I'm telling you, the Lord is gonna cash that check on
They
you.
are
Man.
through, bro. They're so far gone.
These people are idiots. Idiots and idiots. Let's see. But then this Jake woman, she it's okay for her to put her 14-year-old daughter on the prostitution.
Oh my goodness.
Getting rocked.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay though. Esau on the islands,
Yep.
doing whatever he wants is okay.
Yep.
But you stupid fucking black people, all right? You stupid, loudmouth, opinionated people online want to come against the truth, man. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
Then your elder polite went down, man.
Yeah. Now he's in there with Big Rex.
Yep. These people, man, you're all citizens trying to talk at a table that you ain't been invited to. So clean the fucking floor, man. It says I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could.
Shit.
Everybody does Zen now.
Yeah.
The tobacco
yeah.
shit, you know?
Really?
Oh, vaping.
Yeah.
Everybody
He
vapes.
said Zen. It should be called Zen.
Doesn't that shit give you mouth cancer?
Yes, bro. Yes. All that.
Hey, man, listen. I remember growing up that was looked down upon. You
Yep.
be smoking weed and shit.
Yep.
Now
Cigarettes.
kids are like smoking is easily accessible now.
Vapes.
Vaping.
Their
Fuck.
life is a vapor. But
Come
he
on, man.
set that up.
Yeah.
He set that up on purpose. You people, you can't see the play. You really don't see the play. It's the same playbook. They called it Torches of Freedom. That's how you got you women out here smoking.
Yeah. And that was what 1920s.
Yeah,
You know.
by Edward Bernays. You people are easily wooed, you know?
But like you brought out earlier, the God of this world.
Yup.
You know, because he blinded minds.
Yup.
Everything that he produces on the media, Hollywood, you know, commercials, so on and so forth. You know, he's controlling people just by that.
Yup.
You know, I want to wear this. I want to eat this today.
Yup.
Let's go to Red Lobster and eat abominable foods. You know.
Then it was a Jake CEO that saved Red Lobster.
Oh shit.
He just recently saved that shit.
Oh wow.
It says, look, I'd sell alcohol to ladies, which says Titus, not to give in much wine.
Yep.
And women ain't supposed to be heavy drinkers. That's
Hell no.
that's disgustingly unattractive. A drunk woman,
Bro.
ew.
They can't handle all that liquor,
No, they
man.
can't, bro. They're delicate creatures.
Yeah, bro.
They really are, though.
Yeah.
When you look at the curses, it said she wouldn't even set her feet on the ground.
Yeah.
You know? So he attacked the woman, got her all rough, you know?
Now you got bitches fighting men.
Yeah.
Beating their ass though. Cause they got demons on. Exactly. They got demons on them.
Both wearing bonnets.
Now the American woman has become masculine, and the American man has become
Feminine. Yep. Literally.
And I say American because this is where we're at. We're in Babylon,
Yep.
captivity.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. It says, I will tranquilize the rest with pills.
Oh shit. Come on, we all know what that's about.
Yep. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves.
Wow.
The Nahum 3.
Yep.
All right. Churches at war with themselves. Catholic, Christian, Islam, LGBT.
Oh, remember that one time we went to the Four Corners?
Oh, yeah.
There in Palmyra.
Yep.
And you have 4 churches on
Yep.
each corner, different denominations.
Yep.
That's confusion.
That's complete confusion.
You know, the scriptures say be one sound, one baptism, one mind. You know.
And nations at war with themselves.
Damn.
Which this is prophecy, though.
Yeah.
Okay, this is literally prophecy.
Literally.
Until each in its turn was consumed, nuclear. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have memorizing media fanning the flames. What's media? Illusion.
Wow.
Illusion.
Oh, Medea.
Yep. It's a
Wow.
goddess of illusion. That's why now I'll watch Fox or CNN to see what they're planning for you to believe. Okay?
Wow. Damn, man.
If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellect, but neglect to discipline emotions.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
let those run wild until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door, which is why they had school shootings.
Yeah.
Control.
Yep.
It's all control. It's all an agenda. People are overly sexualized, overly drunk, overly emotional.
We stimulated.
Yep.
Bro.
Then they're mad at
Yeah.
you.
This shit is gonna get worse, bro. Like wickedness is at a peak right now, you know. But also too, wickedness has a limit. You know, it can't go on forever. You know.
Which you have a doctrine by what's his name? The Sabbateans.
Oh yes.
Where their doctrine was that every day you had to compose some kind of sin. You had to do something. You had to sin somehow.
Amos 9:8, Bible Shaw.
Yeah.
Amos 9:8.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. You break it down, brother.
Got you. 2 Thessalonians 2 and where was I at? Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Right, Esau's out here. Spells everything. Esau has become manifested, bro. He's being exposed. We know who he is. You know, and it says only he who now letteth will let.
People are still arguing with lies that he gave you years ago.
Years ago.
People are still devoted, man.
Yeah.
People are literally devoted to this dude's lies, and he ain't even here. He ain't even in the room.
Seriously.
That nigga ain't even in the room. He don't even like you.
But that goes to show that he did his job.
Remember that Jake? Yes.
You know?
Oh, it said, Rev 20, he deceived the nations. Remember that Jake was crying over Chief Keef?
Yeah. Remember the Jake at one time at camp a few years back? It was the Jake that was fucking tripping over the Pope. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
The Pope got all the juice because we was like, who runs the world? He said, man, the Pope does, man. The Pope. Nah, bro, you deceived, man. He wants you to think it's the Pope. Come on, and he passed away recently. And it says, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Right? The Most High, he's allowing Esau to push forth this new world order, to do this agenda. Okay, because the Lord is controlling Esau's steps. You know, Esau thinking he's gonna, trick everybody and that's it. No. It says Esau is blinded by his pride. His pride had deceived him.
And he's got to try the whole world.
Exactly, right. The whole world.
He's got to try the whole world.
That's right.
Which will be the known populace of people. Okay? The major players.
Yeah, that's right.
China, Russia.
Yeah.
You know? The majors.
Yeah, man. That's why also too it says in Job, the deceiver and deceiver are his.
Yep.
Esau thinks he doing this off of his own will.
That's that pride.
Yeah, because he thinks he's the most high.
Yep.
You nothing more than a mere mortal, you know?
Yep, because Esau is going to be done away with. After 1,000 years of slavery, 1,000 years of hardcore bondage,
Ooh,
then he's going to be done away with. And that we need that. We need peace.
Yes.
You know? We need him to be gone.
Yes. And it reads, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed.
Because Esau's leaven.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga's leaven. He ruins a vibration.
Yeah. Spirit quencher.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what Esau is? He's like, oh, Jakes that are over righteous with the law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
bro, relax, bro. Chill.
Yeah.
Nigga come in, everybody, like, you think that's a flex? Ruining the vibe? It says he's the red horse.
Yeah.
He took peace from the earth.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we need harmony. You know, we need a vibration. We need a rhythm. You know?
Every time Esau, you know, comes in a room amongst everybody, it's like the guy that comes in the bus with the wheelchair. Oh my gosh. It's like, you know, it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Right. Damn.
Like, he actually,
Checking your watch.
yeah, bro. Like, damn. You know,
Sorry.
he just, like, that's why, like, it said he took peace from the earth.
Yeah.
He took harmony from the earth. Isaiah 24 says that he broke an everlasting covenant. The earth is mourning because of this dude. I'm sorry.
He rejoices at us falling.
Yeah.
He rejoices. He literally is the number one heathenistic enemy against you.
Yes.
This nigga does not. He's not your brother's keeper.
Oh,
Remember Cain?
come on, man. And it reads, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's why we're supposed to get on Esau.
That's right.
We're supposed to do videos about him.
Yes.
We're supposed to educate you on the evilness of this character.
Yeah, man.
Who is Esau Edom?
That's right.
You know?
Ezekiel 35, it says, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
He wants you partying.
Yeah.
He wants your women slutted out.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you stressing. He wants you to serve him.
Yeah.
You know? He wants you to play the game.
Yes, bro. Man. And this is not even his game to begin with.
Nope.
The Lord gave you the rules.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
The Lord put you in power. John 19:10. Yahushua told that to Pontius Pilate.
Right.
And it reads, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Are you being exposed, dude? You know, the elites, you getting exposed, you know, because they know about us, but we know about you, you know?
Yeah, you had Carl Schwab step down.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
WEF.
Yeah.
So this is why Esau needs robots.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Dynamics.
Yep.
China's making robots regular,
Yep.
running around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need right now. They need robots. They need AI. They need a help.
Yeah.
They need help. You know? The elites are only getting older.
Yeah.
The age of information is upon us.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
People are uproaring everywhere.
Everywhere, bro.
People are uproaring everywhere. And where the hell is Amalek in Persia? See how it just happens?
Yep.
And then it stops? But you don't know what happened and stopped. It's just what he's showing you.
Exactly, because that's over here what he shows you in American media. But what about their media over there?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Bro, Esau is a fucking diabolical serpent.
Yeah.
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 You're right.
Well, matter of fact, let's see.
Just because you don't see it on TV don't mean it's done.
Where's Hamas?
Right, like the old saying, out of sight, out of mind. Nah, they still beefing over there.
So I got two apps on my phone. Times of Israel. Israel at war. Day 645.
Damn.
So they're still at war. Now let's click on Iran International. Because I don't like
Oh yeah.
just using Esau's mainstream media.
I gotta get that.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
And here's this one, Iran International. Putin urges Iran to accept zero enrichment nuclear deal. No signs of Iran's effort to access enrichment uranium stock. Iran didn't remove 60% of its uranium. Blah, blah, blah. Iran detains 21 Christians. Vocab, go to fucking Iran and take Sister Cherry with you, nigga. Go take a handful of black women and y'all go to Iran.
Yeah, and get that Kool-Aid with you.
All you TikTok niggas. Iran files 50 cases over alleged ties to Israel.
Damn.
Iranian CEO arrested in LA.
What the fudge?
So there's shit that be happening though. It's just you gotta go and look for it.
Damn.
You gotta go look for it.
That's why it says be watchmen.
Right.
You know, we're watching for the enemy. You know, we're watching out for prophecy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's like, what are you watching? Everybody watching something.
Yeah.
Everybody watching something. But
Yeah,
what are
bro.
you watching? What are you utilizing your time with?
Like now, Australia, they about to go digital. Everything digital, bro. You know?
See?
It's like everything is moving towards the MOTB.
Everything's moving digital.
Meanwhile, while niggas out here are going to cornhole festivals, at pride parades, you know?
Days of Noah.
Yes, bro.
Which digital is Latin, which goes
really?
into digit or your finger.
I
That's all it is. Yeah.
Oh, I
But that's
know.
what. But digital, I was thinking like finger, hand, mark.
Right.
You know.
It makes sense though.
Oh, Rome revival.
Oh, there you go.
A
Right.
lot of Latin.
Yep.
You know. You got Jake's name Latin.
Yeah. Yep. Back in 2 Thessalonians 2:8, it says, with the spirit of his mouth, right? That's why, you know, through Yahweh Shema Shai, he's using his holy prophets to further expose and shed light on Esau's wickedness. You know, because even though you know we know through the spirit, a lot of people still don't know to this day what's going on.
Yeah.
With Esau behind closed doors. You may have truthers, like your Dabos, you know, guys like that. But a lot of people, like, they don't know what Esau doing, bro. They don't know that he about to put I gotta get it real quick.
Yep.
That he about to put this inside the people. Where is it? They don't know about this. You know, like this is a mystery to a lot of people.
This is a club
You know?
in Sweden.
Yeah, yep.
The bitch got it on her arm. And you got people right now with calcified C-hips in them.
Yes.
You know, you got a lot of people
Yes.
that are in the elite world of money that got it.
Yes.
Because they're like, oh, I'm going to get hip on board.
Yes.
You know?
And it reads, and shall destroy.
Just like credit cards.
Yeah.
Like it started with the rich and then it trickled down to the poor. So there's a lot of rich people of money that already got this. What happened to the employees at 3 Square Market? Like you got laid off.
Yeah.
Here it is, you got hipped.
Yeah.
And then they laid you off.
That's crazy. Well, bro, same thing with the C19. People that didn't take it or something like that. They had got let go, and it was like, now you can come back on.
Yep.
Some shit like that. You know, but it just goes to show how don't trust your enemy. Don't trust Esau. Whatever he says for your benefit is not for your benefit, it's for his benefit.
He's a father of lies.
That's right. 2 Thessalonians 2:8, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
So Esau works for Satan.
Damn.
But Satan works for the Lord.
That's right.
You know? He don't even know. Here it is. He don't know Slugworth is set up by Willy Wonka.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
He don't even know that, man. Esau's in a trick bag. That's
Yes.
why you can't. That's why you got people that'll crash out on Esau. But it's like you gotta be spiritual.
Right.
You gotta know that the Lord set Esau up.
Yeah. Oh, Romans 13.
See?
You know, that's one precept to prove it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that? Psalm 17 and 13, he saw the sword.
Yep.
You know?
And you can see that sword now through ice.
Yeah.
Everybody look like a G.I. Joe now.
Yes, bro.
Remember when you were little, you had the G.I. Joe with the helmet?
Yep.
And I was like, this is cool. That's all Esau is now, you know? He's in character. Esau stays in character.
Yes, bro.
But what's gonna happen when there's no day, when you experience no day like it?
Right.
And you're gonna be durst to fight. When you're gonna be afraid for when you see Yahweh Shai. People aren't factoring in Yahweh
I
Shai.
gotta get that real quick.
Please.
2 13.
Yeah, let's go. We haven't brought that out in a long
Yeah,
time.
bro.
That's time that's coming, man. You know? The return of Yahweh Shai. Come on, man. These humans aren't factoring in prophecy. These people aren't factoring wherever you want to start, bro.
Okay,
You want to start at the top?
yeah. This is second Esdras, because you can read down to like 38 or something like that.
So if you ain't set up to get this knowledge now, to know what's coming in the future, you're gonna be asked out, man.
All right. Wisdom of Solomon 13 and verse
Second
1.
Esdras 13.
Oh, my bad, bro.
No, it's all good.
Second Esdras 13 and verse 1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days,
Let's go.
I dreamed.
Was that seventh day of Saturday?
Right,
Damn,
right, bro.
Jake is so damn simple.
Goddamn. Because if it was, they would have said it. Come on.
Saturday didn't come until I think the 9th century or the Roman Empire.
Come on.
Saturn Day.
Even are we in July right now? That's
Yeah.
named after Julius Caesar.
See?
You know? Come on. 2 Esdras 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that had moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah, like Independence Day.
Yeah.
You know, you look up and all of a sudden the sun gets blocked because the chariot being so big, it blocked out the sun.
Yeah.
So it said under them.
Yeah.
So people are going to see the chariots above them.
Yeah.
You're going to see how minuscule you are.
Yeah, bro.
See, right now, the height of pride of man has reached levels we've never seen.
Yeah.
So the Lord is coming back to bring a great humbling
That's right.
to creatures. So every knee shall bow.
That's right.
These people need to be humbled. And that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. These people are going to be humbled.
Yeah, bro.
Okay?
And it reads, verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
That beam.
That's right. That concentrated fire.
That concentrated fire.
That's right. And it reads, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men.
Which will be in the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's right.
But in Isaiah 19, it speaks about the chariots melting idols over here too.
That's right.
You know? I think in World War I or II, they call the chariots Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So so-called UFOs are real. Now, can Esau fabricate videos? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But chariots are real, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the deliverance is going to come from. Out of the chariots.
Right.
That's what we're waiting on, to be delivered up. The only way out of Babylon is up, man.
Right. And it reads, verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea.
Yeah, what was that president? He said there's going to come a time where we're going to, Reagan.
Yeah, was it Reagan? Yeah, Ronald Reagan.
He said we're going to put our differences aside.
Yep.
Because we'll have a common enemy.
Yep.
And then you had that story of Simeon Toku, who said that there'll be more of me coming that you won't be able to destroy.
Yep.
Esau knows, man. There's a lot of information out here that the general public has not been given. You know, but we don't go all deep, and because there's been enough been revealed to us that man doesn't know. You know.
You mind if I read this in the GNT? This is 2 Ezra 13, the GNT, and verse 6. It says, then, I'm sorry, verse 5 again, I'm sorry. It says, I looked again and saw a crowd too large to count. There were people gathering together from all parts of the world to fight against the man who had come up out of the sea.
Because they were fighting with each other first.
Right. And that's just going to say when we keep going down,
Okay.
because afterward, he asked for the interpretation of the dream.
Okay.
And it says, verse 6, then I watched the man carve out a high mountain and fly up on it. I tried to, and that's talking about, you know, the fellowship, you know, of Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And it says, I tried to see the place or the region from which the mountain was carved, but I couldn't. That's how huge it was. Then I saw that all the people who had come together to make war against him were terrified, but they still prepared to fight him. Like it says, thirst to fight.
Yep.
In the KJV version.
Yep.
When the man saw the great crowd.
Oh, it says, what's that, Luke 21, men's heart failing them for fear?
Yes. Yep.
These people are about to be really afraid, man.
That's
Guns
right.
ain't gonna deliver you.
Hell no.
Okay, police ain't, firemen can't put out this fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what humans are getting ready to experience.
Yep.
The reality of creation.
That's right.
You can think you came from monkeys. You can think that you're billions or millions of years old. It's all a thought.
Yeah.
It's a foolish thought that man and women are thinking.
Yes.
Okay, like animals.
Yes.
You know, you open a door and your animal thinks it could run out. That don't mean it's true.
Right.
You know.
Wisdom Salakia. 2 Ezra 13 and verse 9, the GNT. When the man saw the great crowd advancing to attack him, he did not take up any weapons. The only thing I saw was what looked like
People are disgusting.
The only thing that I saw was what looked like a stream of fire coming out of his mouth. He sent a flaming wind from his lips, and a storm of sparks from his tongue.
And a concentrated fire
That's right.
being sent out to have these people get burned.
That's right, man.
They need to, too.
turn them into ashes.
Yeah, these people are sick,
You
man.
know?
This place is vile. This place is
Yeah.
utterly vile.
Yeah. These people, because it says, you said it, you had quoted earlier, Sirach 10, as a king so the people.
Yep.
So everybody's here, like their mindset is like as if they're Edomites too.
They act like they're untouchable.
Yeah.
They like you said earlier about the fear.
Mhm.
See, what we're seeing now is, oh, you're not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're like that. That's why women commit adultery. She's not
Yep.
afraid of the consequences.
Yep.
But soon, consequences are coming. It says, because judgment wasn't executed speedily,
Yep.
it's fully setting them to do evil.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
These people got to get collared.
It says amendments are sent for scourges.
Yep. Which
Correction is coming.
corrections.
You know?
Yep. This place needs to be corrected. They need to be corrected.
Yeah. Because right now they're corrupt.
Ooh,
You
yep.
gotta be corrected.
Yep. There's something that needs to be corrected here. Oh, it says the earth is out of course.
There you go.
It's upside down.
Yep.
You know? Because you got a devil ruling.
Yeah. The fire or the devil. Back in 2nd Esdras 13 and verse 10, and it says, the stream of fire, the flaming wind, and
How a bullet gonna stop that?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
These people are exposed, man. You're on a planet in which in the middle of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
When you really think about it, it's like you're on an island surrounded by a body of water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're exposed. There's nothing to be proud about. So now what you realize is the answer is they got demons on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because a sober spirit is gonna be humble. When you don't have a sober spirit, something else takes over, and we equate it to pride,
Mm-hmm.
ignorance, foolishness. That's what majority of these people have on them. Okay.
And it reads, verse 10, the stream of fire, the flaming wind, and the great storm combined and swept down on the crowd that was coming to attack him.
And these are military men that are being destroyed.
Yep.
So how much more an average citizen,
Woo.
a regular civilian,
That's right.
you know?
And burned them all up in a single moment.
That's why I said the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's right.
Many.
That's right, bro.
Okay?
Come on.
You're going to see how defenseless these people are.
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
It says, in a single moment, that crowd too large to count vanished. And there was nothing left but powdery ashes.
Right.
And the smell of smoke. I was shocked when I saw what had happened. Now I'm gonna jump down to verse 33.
Yep.
And it says this. Now this is the interpretation of the World War III of Yahushua coming and then try and fight against Yahushua.
Oh, you start at 29?
Yes. 2nd Esdras 13 and 29, the GNT. It says, this means that the time is near when the Most High will begin to free the people on earth.
Yeah, us.
Right, it's right.
We need freedom. Because that's why Esau tries to push you're free. No, we're in captivity.
Right.
Okay, stop paying your bills.
Right.
Let's see how free your
Right.
ass is.
You're gonna get that late notice,
Right.
you know?
Yep.
With big ass red letters.
Yep. The only thing free here is prison time.
Man,
You know what I mean? Shit ain't free here.
man.
You ain't free here, man.
Even being homeless, you're not even free.
Nope.
You try to lay in a stoop and you think it's not you think it's cool, but the next week you come back, the stoop is fucking boarded up.
And someone who's struggling to pay their bills as a construction worker needs that money.
Come on, man.
Lock you up for vagrancy,
Yep. Loitering.
loitering, vagrancy.
This shit all messed up here, man.
Yep. That's why you gotta be free in the spirit.
That's right.
Don't be letting no woman warding you either.
Straight up, man.
The first time we came here years ago, a black Christian woman was questioning us.
Yep. I remember
First of
that.
all, we're on a public sidewalk, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I've said it like that because that's how I feel like saying it.
Yep.
Because these people, they need, shut up.
Yeah.
They need to be shut up.
They need their ass whooped.
Yes.
Let's say it plain.
Yes. It says, spare not the rod.
That's right.
You know?
The Lord about to come back and put belts to asses.
Thank you.
BTA.
Remember when you were younger?
Yeah.
You had the little belt?
Hell
Huh?
yeah. Yep.
Huh?
You
Children,
know?
bro.
That's one thing too. I don't see kids getting ass whooped no more.
No.
You know?
Yep.
Shit, ass whoop is about to come back.
Yes.
In a righteous manner.
Yes.
You know? Back in 2nd Esdras 13, the GNT, and verse 30, it says, at that time, everyone will be close to panic.
Oh, remember it says as birds flying
Yes.
to defend Jerusalem?
That's right.
So we got a defense team coming.
That's right.
Okay?
That's the true Air Force right there.
Yep.
And it says, they will begin to make war against one another, city against city, region against region, nation against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. When that happens, the signs I told you about earlier will take place.
See? This is what we're waiting on,
Mhm.
people. We are waiting on prophecy.
That's right.
All right? We're not waiting for Sister Janice on Sunday with a motivational message.
Right.
You know? Oh, what do they say? 80% of black churches are filled with women
Yeah. Yep.
and emotion.
Yeah. That's right.
See, the Lord, He's building us up. He's building us up for us to understand why He said, "Ye are gods, but shall die like men." That's why people can't look at us and see us in that power, because they're not going to be willing until the power comes.
Right.
All right? People are carnal. They're not spiritual. So they can't spiritually see what we feel in the spirit.
That's right.
But it's coming soon, man. You seen that AI video of the Jakes with spiritual power?
Hell yeah.
That was cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. You got me AI saying Esau's Esau and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Saying,
good.
Oh, remember the video of Auto Jake saying I'm a Judite.
Yep.
I'm an Ephraimite.
Yep.
And he all has so-called dark skin.
Yep.
You know. Back in 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 32. I'm sorry. 32. When that happens, the signs I told you about earlier will take place, and then I will remove my son, whom you saw as a man coming out of the sea. When they hear his voice, all the nations will leave their own territory, forget their wars with one another, and come together in one great crowd, too large to count. As you saw in your dream, the nations will unite with the single purpose of making war on my son.
Wow.
So all these nations are gonna, they're gonna turn from fighting each other, out there in that landmass in the valley, and turn to fight Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Just like you said earlier, the Ronald Reagan quote. We shall come together as one nation, against a common enemy.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Any closing precepts?
It's a little more.
Okay.
It says, verse 35, he will take his stand on the top of Mount Zion, and the new Jerusalem will be seen by everyone. That's the elect.
Yep. That's why Isaiah 2 is going to come to pass.
That's right.
Where they're going to have to learn from us.
It says, it will be completely and fully built.
Look, it says, Ronald Reagan said, perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bond. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world, which is said realm versus realm.
That's right.
And
why do you think Esau created something you call a space force?
Yep.
That's a new branch of the U.S. military.
Yep. Yep.
And it says,
so we got the MOTB.
Yeah.
Then we got World War III.
Yep.
Babylon's destruction.
Yep. Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble. Simultaneously being delivered, and the remaining armies in that region that were warring with one another being decimated by Yahweh Shai. And then it also says in Ezekiel that we're gonna make them go and clean up the dead bodies too.
Continual employment.
Yep.
That's right.
So you're gonna have a job indeed.
That's right. Right.
Your brother, so you ain't gonna have to be trying to get a job.
Yeah.
Your job is gonna be to be a god.
That's right.
Okay. Your job is gonna be to be a god. To heathen.
Damn. And it reads 2nd Ezra 13:36, and the new Jerusalem will be seen by everyone. It will be completed and fully built, just as in your dream you saw the mountain carved out, but not by human hands.
We got deliverance coming.
Here we go.
We got deliverance coming,
Quickly. That's right.
We're going to end it there. So Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters, was edified through the Spirit as we were. We just want to say, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our bishops, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. With that being said, Shalom.